Outsiders assume there's only one kind of weather in the spell-scarred desert: dry and hot. This oversimplification ignores three dangerous environmental conditions of the area. First, temperatures plummet after dark as the land quickly surrenders the heat it soaked up from the daytime. Nights can be cold enough for frost to form, depending on the season. Second, storms regularly scour the spell-scarred desert. Swaths of land entirely devoid of life likely have the worst of weather and should be avoided at all costs. And finally, water in the desert comes fast and hard. Springs might pulse with primal magic, erupting in geysers, while riverbeds swell with each rare rain, slushing water through the thirsty landscape. In narrow canyons and dusty gulches, flash floods are both common and deadly. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of the All Guns, No Glory podcast. I am GM Jeff Ball, your host, and we are playing Pathfinder's Remastered 2nd Edition as best we can. We're doing the rules. We've given the players brand new characters and skills and that type of thing. They've revamped their characters. Monsters, still kind of legacy, though, you know, there's some tweaks here and there, especially in the combat as we go along, merrily as we roll along. And I'm hoping that makes our podcast stand out, makes our podcast inventive, evolutionary, revitalizing the OutLaws of AlkenStar storyline so that we stand out from your regular legacy Pathfinder 2nd Edition podcasts of the same title. I personally am a fan of the Dice of Thunder podcast. They do Outlaws of AlkenStar. They're a very fun group. You can't get enough of AlkenStar and, you know, want to see another take on it type of thing. I highly recommend them. Some of our friends in the US have a great time around an actual table with microphones, with husband DM and wife playing with the boys around the table. It's a good dynamic. I really enjoy being a fellow Thunder buddy myself. That said, doubt they would give us the time of day. They're a good podcast, but I hope we enjoy ours first. Ours is, you know, we don't always have every rule down pat. We don't always have everyone here playing every session, but you know what we do have? We have made it to a timey-wimey dungeon, a crystal quartz cradle, if you were, a small cellular modular landscape of walls and blue glowing crystals. And despite encounter after encounter that we've encountered so far, there is a very uneasy feeling, gentlemen, that you are constantly being watched and stalked. But enough of the creep show, because good old combat, bad guys in front of us, we shoot, we slash, we sing, we dance, we evaluate our life choices, and at the end of round 2, Almendrio falls down the hallway going, "Hey guys, do you smell that? I think someone is watching us." And we roll over to a little bit of battle music on the battle board, and it is now time for round 3. And now a word from our sponsor, Pip Codsworth, on his initiative.
Stabco brand pillows. If it's not full of asbestos and fire retardant, then it's not Stabco.
Oh, nice. That's pretty good.
Pip will be doing a crafting check to see if he can put his armor into overdrive again.
To see if the longevity of asbestos is valid in this world.
It is a 22 to pass, and 18 is just a normal success, so I add half my intelligence modifier to my attacks this roll.
Okay.
I will be doing Megaton Strike versus the man I've made Clumsy 1, which will disappear at the end of my turn.
Okay.
We're doing Megaton Strike, which will do 2 actions for 1 attack. And I will add an extra hit dice to it if I do hit on the lovely man I hit last turn.
Okay.
Another crit.
Yes.
How lovely.
There we go.
With Megaton Strike, it adds an extra group of dice to it for 17 damage.
So if it's 2d4 plus 2 is what I'm looking at, and it doubles it, makes it 4d4 plus 4. What's the purple dice? Precision, sneak?
It is Deadly D6.
Ah, okay. Gotcha.
It
Unfortunately,
also
rolled a
has-
1, but yeah.
It also has Agile, Backstabber, Finesse, and Halfling. So you don't have to get rid of that Clumsy 1. He gets to keep it because of this roll.
Okay.
And that'll be Pip's turn.
Meanwhile, over Pip's shoulder, Valentine. Over Valentine's shoulder, Pylo. And right in front of Pylo is the Briite Hexerin number 2. Note the change of pogs. I actually found not only Devin Knight minis, but animated Devin Knight minis that shift and squirm in their square, like they're dancing. They're ready for combat. They're doing that box, that in and out. You see that? Isn't that cool? Zoom in on. You see the this, that, and the other. They're jiving. They're weaving. They're ready. They're
They
targeting.
even have like flies going around them.
Yeah. Targeting Pylo with his light hammer. This one, these guys spent a lot of time getting there and lining up, and now we are here finally to join the fray and to bring the great word of Briite to your door and your toes. That 20 for critical. I'm so sorry, Mr. Pylo.
Before you do
Bludgeoning.
the damage,
Oh, sorry.
it's okay. What you see happen is Pylo gets whacked and falls down into a pile of bones. I have
Oh.
an ability called, where did it go here? Hold on. Collapse, where if I take a critical hit, I can collapse into a pile of bones and only take the regular damage.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, you haven't had a chance to use it very much. Very cool. Okay. Well, lucky you. The crit damage is the green 3 and not the regular black 2 rolled. So, half of the plus of the 12 is 6, 7, 8, 9. So I owe you 9 hit points back, sir, which I will give back to you right now,
Well, thank you.
whether
I
I
had
like it
called
or
this
not.
guy my buddy, but I don't think he's my friend anymore.
Okay. So that leaves you prone, right?
Yep, it basically says here, while collapsed, you're flat-footed and can't act except to stand, which reforms you into a skeleton. So I have to basically
Oh.
use my next action to stand up, to reform, or else I'm just there.
Oh, okay. So not prone, just off guard. Huh. Interesting. Maybe you're just a big pile. All right, sir. Whoop. One off guard for you. Which brings us back to the thing. Now, we do know that Geb is a neighboring nation. That does not mean we know everything about every citizen and all their abilities. So, and since these guys focus on technology and not like war and rival whatever, I think this creature just thinks he smote you. That you're done. And will turn his second attack around the corner. So Blaster Valentine is going to get light cover from this guy because I'm going to try and hit him around the corner, and he's going to change targets. He is going to try to hit Blaster, so I don't have to think of things like stepping on square, where he's there and not there, you know. And that's a critical miss, costing me my third action. We'll just move right along. All right. Next, we have the Bright Hexerin that was threatening Pip. Mr. Pip, this is my hammer. I'm going to show it to you, up close personal. And a swing and a miss. You didn't see it the first time. He flips it over. He shows you the back of his hammer, with penalties on the second strike, of course. But that one, and critically misses and costs him his third turn as it bounces off a wall and vibrates. The guy in the back is waiting his turn, like as much as I could move through friendlies. So it says you can do nothing but get up, right? So here's my problem. I want to step on you like you're difficult terrain.
Yep.
But technically in the rules, like as soon as you get up, I guess the way I'd handle this is he steps on you as difficult terrain, does his thing, and when you get up, you kind of get shunted over to the next available square. Well, I mean, that still kind of stays in the rules.
Is it me get shunted over or he gets shunted over? Because he's ending his space in my square. You can't end your space. So it would shunt.
It kind of dispels the illusion. No, I would say that he attempts to step in you, and unbeknownst to him, but due to the dice lords, he is unable to enter your square for whatever reason, and just ends up back where he was.
Just a hand comes up and kind of whacks his foot away. So he tries to stab him. My hand's just kind of whapping him away if he can't get it.
Or if all time is relevant, you're already reforming and getting back up, and he pulls up. Whoa. Okay. What I will do is I will throw my hammer. Not counting you, but counting my friend. So, Charwin behind you. I'm going to toss my hammer past my friend. That gives Charwin cover. And I'm going to target Charwin instead. So he tries to move and can't, and then decides does not want to miss out. Tosses his hammer towards Charwin and misses. And now I don't have a hammer. I have to go get it. Please get up and get out of my way. I could acrobatically move through people. That's the thing. Perhaps I will try that. I would have to beat Charwin's reflex save plus 10 as a flat check. So what is your reflex if you added 10?
Looks like 22.
Okay. 22 with athletics or acrobat. Is it just acrobatics or can I use athletics? I think I have to be trained in acrobatics to actually do this at all. We'll come back to that. I don't think that's possible. But I'm going to make Drew look this up. Moving on to Blaster Valentine.
And I'm going to shoot the guy in front of me.
Okay.
That's a crit. 32.
Nice. There you go.
And I think, yeah.
Would you like to describe what happens to this undead abomination, sir?
I make a quick movement to put the barrel of my gun right underneath his chin and shoot straight through the bottom, up through the top of his head.
Nice. For splat.
And then,
You want to move up or you want to stay where you are?
Yeah, I'll take a step forward, reload while I'm moving, and then take another shot at number 3.
Now, not to get technical on you, but technically this is going to be called striding, not stepping, because entering difficult terrain counts as 10, but not anyone's going to take a swipe at you, sir. So you move up, and you got anything left in the tank there, Valentine?
Yeah, so I moved and reloaded.
Mm-hmm.
And take another shot at number 3.
Okay.
I hit him with a 19.
Nice.
Oh, it was enough. I did 4 points of damage and did the same thing basically, but just on the side of his head this time.
Okay.
and he's dead.
And he's dead.
Oh yeah, and for
dead.
those listening, my last damage roll, I got 40 points of damage with the critical.
Yes, we love hearing numbers. There was not much. Like, Pip warmed him up for you. You had like 3 hit points left, and you walk over and boom!
Now Pip's free to go help out Pylo.
Sell pillows.
On his next turn.
Oh my
And that's
god, you're the
me.
My Pillow guy. Pip is the My Pillow guy. No, sorry. That's a fate worse than Cogsworth. All right. Next we have Charwin.
Going back to the tumble through, it is acrobatics, and you don't have to be trained.
Okay. Good to know.
And then for
Um,
Charwin,
I'm happy with their half-remembered lives being half-remembered tactics, so.
Charwin will target the guy 10 feet away from me to the east,
Okay.
over Pylo.
Okay. Now, if this is any kind of attack or whatever, because you're going through Pylo, would you mind hitting the light cover button? Because it does grant me a +1 AC bonus if relevant, unless you have a ranged spell.
Nope.
Even though I'm on
using
the
my
floor?
spear.
Oh, that's true. He's on the floor. Yeah, no, never mind. I'm not going to worry about it.
Oh, okay.
I need to get you a little Pylo bones mini.
14 for 27. That's a hit.
Okay.
For 12 damage.
Okay.
And we'll try it one more time. For 22 and a hit.
Yoicks.
Only 9 damage this time. Oh, dare I do 3? Sure, why not? I'll try 3. Third attack. Oh, critical miss with a 9. I pulled something.
You can't use the help I fall and can't get up because that's obviously Pylo's old age line. And that's you, sir?
And that's me.
I direct you now. For those of you that are listening to the podcast, I apologize. For those of you watching this on our YouTube video, the Pile of Bones mini that I have. You see this? That good?
It's good.
Yeah.
Well, you better get the other one ready because as my first now to sustain a spell, does it have to be my first action or can I do that as another act? Does it really matter?
No, it doesn't matter as long as you spend one of your actions, as far as I know.
I will action up to stand up.
Okay.
I will sustain the spell, which allows me to move it if I want to, but right now it's currently positioned behind these guys, so I'll just have it re-erupt back up where they were from.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to allow this right now, but there's something bugging me. Drew, would you mind digging in that for me? If any sustained action has to be the first, I don't think it does.
It doesn't say so. I looked up sustain while I was looking.
Yeah,
It doesn't
I don't.
say it.
Like same thing with flight. As long as one of your 3 are flapping wings, you're allowed to stay in the air. So I would assume it's the same given in a spell. It's I allow it.
Okay,
I just
'cause I think
haven't-
it ends at the end of your turn. Yeah, so I'll move it. So if you'd like to, now I think when you changed the my mini, I can't see anything now. I've just lost all my visual on the map. I can just see the characters as it. I can't see the actual.
Re-click on your mini.
Oh, there it goes.
Yep.
Okay. So if they are targeted here,
1 second.
sure thing.
I'll set you up with that. Least I can do after blinding you. There you go.
And I will cast my thing. And these skeletons, looks like one has half damage and one failed. Yay!
One saved and one eats it. Okay.
And that's a 2d6 slashing damage. And they take 7 damage, and one takes 3.
Okay.
And because I have that's 2 actions, 1 to stand up, 1 to sustain the spell, right?
Mm-hmm.
3rd one to attack,
Sure.
and I'll just get the whip up.
Would you have to redraw the weapon? That's fine. It's in your hand. Not gonna worry about it.
And there's no penalty to this attack, right? Because it's just my first attack.
That's right. You sustaining a spell that is an area of effect spell is fine. Like if you were shooting off another bolt, I'd say yeah, it's your second attack. But sustaining an area of effect that does its own thing automatically is not considered your. You know what I mean?
Okay.
They're making saves, right?
Gotcha.
I think it would be like any spell that's an attack. Well, yeah.
And that attack is a 24 to hit.
I mean, we could just turn it around. You could get up, whip them, and then sustain the spell, and so
either way works.
Yeah, and I don't think they would take penalties. Yeah, see, that answers your question. Even if you moved it to the second attack, they don't take bonuses or penalties on their saves, so that kind of mutely answers your question. So no. Sorry, how are you doing there?
So I hit him with a 24, and
Okay.
he takes 4 damage.
Okay. This is the guy in front of you?
Yeah, that guy there. I think I just dragged it on him, and it worked. Hey,
There you
look
go.
at that.
Yay, fancy
And
grounds.
that was my turn.
Okay. El Manubrio is still standing guard and talking to himself in whispered warnings. He's a little freaked out. Not sure why. At the beginning of round 4, can I have a... Actually, I won't use a perception. What I will do is I will place this mini on the board and zoom out. And the first time see that it comes stalking around corner. Oh, I guess it helps if I activate it. You can see it. There you go. First time this mini appears, it comes stalking from around a corner, skulking low and slow, as if it was going to maybe jump you guys as soon as these things fell, or maybe try to get in a bit of a sneak attack. But you guys slaughtered your opponents much faster, perhaps, than this thing had anticipated. And this nasty creature is a hound-like skeletal skin and bones abomination. It's like shrink a lot of the meat and fat off of some kind of strange hellhound, make him dark purple, and he's all sinew and bone, and this thing comes stalking around and moves up towards you guys. 30 feet, rippling gaze. His eyes glow balefully, causing painful, bloodless wounds to rip open in the body of a creature that meets its awful gaze. I am going to say whoever, instead of like a 50-50, I'm going to say whoever has initiative first is the first to act, look around, what's going on, and sees it and locks gazes with it, which unfortunately is going to be Pip. Pip, can I have a fortitude save, please?
But of course you can. That's a 1 to 12, which is a fail, I'm assuming.
Yes. So as an action, I use an ability, and then I come over here and I glare at you with my baleful, rippling gaze. And when a creature ends its turn in the aura's emanation,
Before you continue, did our hero points get reset? Because I would really
Yes.
love to hero point that.
yes, yes,
I'll stay at 0 then and roll another fortitude save.
sorry, I've already screwed this thing up.
A 23 instead.
Nice. Still a fail, I'm afraid. You feel pain, but you will not be wounded until a certain condition is met. Feel terrible pain. This thing stalks towards you guys. Does its movement. Where are we here? One action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 feet is my movement. Gets in front of Pip, looking right at him, and tries to bite you with its jaws. Where are we? Bites at Pip. Hits him with 29. Does 2d10 plus 11 piercing damage. Pip screams in pain, and that's my turn. And now it's Pip's go. With the fortitude fail pending. You don't take damage yet. And its gaze is lingering on you, and you feel terrible pain as it looks at you, looks you over through your whole body, let alone the fact that it's chomped on your leg. What do you do, Pip?
Scream and cry? We are going to... We're gonna run, I believe.
Sure.
Hopefully that doesn't trigger anything. Oh wait, I could do something better. We're going to only move 5 feet the first time. How do I make this accept?
Oh, it's me. Sorry.
Oh,
You
thank
asked
you.
me permission, and then I go, oh, yes, you can. Sorry.
We will then do a goo grenade at him. Should be... I don't have a button for it, so we're going to do it this way. A 33.
Okay. For what exactly? Sorry.
A goo grenade.
A goo. Oh, grenade that gives off goo?
It's a goo grenade. It's a grenade full of goo.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry. It threw me there for a second.
It's good.
Okay.
Where are its abilities? It will be doing 1d4 acid damage, 1 persistent acid damage, 1 splash acid damage, and they take a 5-foot circumstance penalty to their speed unless they make a DC 15. What is that? Just as DC 15 check. That
Okay.
thing is terrifying.
This is what's coming at you. And it's even seems like more intelligent than a hound, as the picture kind of shows it rearing, kind of like in the Aliens pose, kind of on its back legs. It's got a long whip-like tail, spikes all over it. It's purple. It's got a crazy long tongue that trails black mist. You know, fun for the whole family. Okay.
Terrifying.
Yes.
It takes 1 point of acid damage, 1 point of persistent acid damage, and then another point of splash acid damage.
Okay.
And then we're going to keep running.
Do I have any immunities?
I don't know.
Yes, but not against that. Okay. So he takes 1 point of acid.
Another point of
that-
acid, and then there'll be 1 persistent acid damage.
Okay. So what?
Uh,
I understand the persistent. I understand the impact. What's the second one?
The they take a 5-foot circumstance penalty to their speed. So every
I
time
meant
they take 5 feet.
I meant the second single point of acid damage.
Oh, the splash damage? Remember how we always kept dealing 1 lightning damage to the Clockwork Sphinx?
Yeah, as persistent, right?
No,
no, because the Sphinx was vulnerable to it.
Yes.
Yeah,
But also, and the splash damage is how we always kept doing 1 even though we missed.
Oh, okay.
So there's the 1d4 to acid damage to hit. The splash damage always hits pretty much unless I critically fail. And then there's 1 point of persistent acid damage that happens on his turn.
I know we went over this. I didn't realize the splash was not like around him. I thought he got the damage. Everyone around him got splash. He actually takes the splash as well.
Yep.
Splashes on him. Yeah, I remember this now. Okay, so 2 points of acid, Alll, and I will hook him up with a persistent effect just for you, sir. Persistently, where is it?
And because we're fun rules lawyers, unfortunately, Blaster Valentine is within splash damage.
Do I get like a reflex save?
No, you just take 1. The lovely hound-like aberration does have the penalty for unless he wants to use either 3 of his actions to scrape all the goo off or escape it with a DC 15 check. It doesn't say if it's acrobatics or what it does.
Okay.
Then he gets 5 feet.
Since I'm out of actions, I'll come back to that. So when it's his turn, we'll go over his options thanks to your goo. And that's you. So you've moved back, pulled grenade.
Oh no, we're
toss.
running more.
Oh, we're running more. Okay. Yeah. Heads back. Oh, I get trapped in a wall there. Here you go. All right.
Then that will be Pip.
Okay. So, getting back to the saving throw. Okay. Even if you end your turn slightly around the corner, and I give you some cover bonuses, like a +2 something, that does not hit the 29 DC, because unfortunately, this is the Rippling Gaze is an aura effect, and it is an emanation that radiates out. So I look at you, you look at me, and if you don't get more than 30 feet away, you're 25 currently, you take the damage, unfortunately. So do you have any other movement? Because you would feel the pain, which would push you back. You know what I'm saying? Like if you had any other movement saying, okay, tactically I stop here, but if you had movement left, I would push you out of the 30.
I have 5 feet, and I believe El Manubrio is in the way.
Oh, no. Can you jump? Can you acrobatic? Fall over?
I don't have any actions left.
Ah. Okay.
Well, you were right in front of Charwin, right?
Yeah.
5, 10. I think you're at 15 feet right now, right?
Oh,
You only
okay.
have 20?
I have 25, my bad.
It's a 30-foot emanation. Like in every direction. From the hound. Yeah. From
it
the
gets me
hound.
230.
Or like a cone right in front of me. So I tried, man.
If I die, I die.
66 as bloodless rips just open up in Pip, and you take 22 points of damage, bringing you up to 37 wounds. Screaming in pain. Holy crap. And now, a word from Brigade Hexans. Popping up in front of us, they decide to change their target and want to lay in the one guy that didn't throw his hammer. Is still swinging at Pylo. Thought he got a really good hit on you, and he misses. As a second attempt with penalties, he swings again and misses again. and mindlessly just keeps swinging with big penalties and misses again.
Listen, man, I know you want to be the best undead, but you got all that skin on you. I keep saying. Skeleton rules over all. And you'll see soon. You'll be one. Don't worry. We'll make it happen. Just wait.
Let's talk about bull rushing. Let's talk about pushing people. Drew?
Sure, you want to push someone?
Yep. The guy in the back wants to go through a friendly and, shove Pilo. I guess I can't shove somebody into another character, can I?
I think it's shove. Let's see. Push a creature away from you. Attempt an athletics check against the target's fortitude DC.
Okay.
Success, you push the target back 5 feet, and you can stride after it, but it must be the same distance and in the same direction.
Yeah, that's...
crit success would just be like 10.
Yeah. I'm not set, so we'll just say for whatever cavernous tight wall reasons, because you're there, whatever, he doesn't have the leverage or whatever, there's too much going on. I'll leave him alone for the moment, which brings us to Blaster Valentine.
New threat detected.
Okay. Targeting our purple friend.
Yes.
I love it when they homebrew a monster. This thing is not in a monster manual. This thing is dungeon specific, storyline specific, has a backstory. Lucky for you, has a name.
Lucky for us, yeah.
Yeah, which
So
means it's a
lucky.
boss fight. What do you do, Blaster?
Well, we got really one option, kind of, other than run. I shoot.
Okay.
And hope for a crit.
That hits.
No way that's not a crit. What? 36 on the dice, and it's a regular hit.
My AC is 30, dude.
We're in trouble.
This thing is crazy. Brilliant idea. One day we'll discuss the concept of making a boss fight a random encounter. Like, who comes up with these things, huh?
I think we're gonna need Manubrio for this.
Maybe. What do you
Wow.
see? Tell me what you see.
1 point of damage.
How much did you do?
11.
And it resisted 10. You level this thing point blank right in the face. It's all gooed up, and you shoot it. And it's not like your bullet bounces, but it frickin' takes it. What should be a crit is not. And what should be credibly damaged to its rubbery, strange, otherworldly abomination hide, unfortunately, is rather resistant to bullets. What do you do?
I'm gonna move to in front of Charwin and reload.
Okay.
And I'm gonna fire with my energy beam.
Oh, okay. Haven't seen that in a while.
It's very low damage, but it does specifically fire damage. And realizing my shot didn't do much, I'm gonna see what that does. Which, it's a miss. A
Critical
crit
miss.
with a
critical
19.
Yes, sir. Okay. Now, I am going to be kind. I am not going to pull crit cards on a boss fight because this thing did not name itself. It was not given a name like Frank or Floyd. It is a creature that was named, like the Hound of Baskerville. It's named, but I won't count it as a name. Our usual rules are natural 1, which you didn't get. Not to threaten you with a crit miss and a card, right? It's natural 1 or natural 20. That's the only time I pull cards. Only on named boss fights. Like Bob the boss, not the Hound of Baskerville. Okay, so let me relieve a little bit of tension from you guys. Although this thing is designed like a boss fight, and this, you know, you guys, and I'm dropping this suspense on you so that you guys take this very, very seriously, because obviously this creature in a single round has become exceedingly dangerous to us. I won't be pulling crit cards. Any other actions from you, sir?
No.
Okay, that brings us to Charwin. Pilo, get ready, you're on deck. Charwin, what do you do?
Let's try to finish off the guy in front of Pilo real quick. Fewer the numbers, the better. That's what Charwin says. I can barely count to 3. Oh, I need a -1 on that. Missed anyway, though. I'll try again with light cover this time. Oh, come on, dice. Miss with the 16.
Okay.
You know what? 3rd time's the charm. Well, better roll, but still not good enough. 17 total for another miss. Darn. Get out of the way, Pilo.
Sorry, buddy. Just trying to keep you all safe. If I'm here, they can't get over there.
And that's you, Charwin?
Yeah, that's me.
Pilo. Sir Pilo. Sir Pilo the Brave.
Well, that big creature's down here just wreaking havoc, I just noticed. But I still want to kind of kick these other 2 guys right here beside me, so I will sustain the spell one more time. In the same spot that it's at, and knock these 2 guys first with it.
Okay.
So if you're able to multi-target that for me there, Jeff, I will hit a cast fast.
Oh, okay. Give me 1 second here.
Yeah.
I was busy slightly enlarging the mini of the purple creature just so I completely fill my 1 square, so I look that much more menacing.
Yeah.
Just to drive home the point. Okay, you're good.
And that is 1 failure, 1 success again. They are taking 4 damage, so 1 took 4, 1 took 2. And I think one of them... Yep, that's it, 4 and 2. So they're both still alive as well. Are they here? And the one in front of me is the one that's looking the roughest. So I will swing the whip around and give him a good old whack right on the top of the head there. For my first attack. Here are all my targets here. I can target a single one there. And I will hit him with the whip. And that is a 15 for a miss.
Okay.
So I'll keep swinging it around and go for a second shot.
Okay.
Because I have my 3rd action.
Yep.
That is a 20.
Now your second whip should... Yeah.
17 plus 7. I grabbed the second dice, but it for some reason gave me... So it's a 24 to hit.
Okay. That hits.
17 plus 7.
That's a regular, not a critical.
All right. And it's only... it's 1d4 plus 1 damage. So I'll just roll 1d4.
Oh, okay.
Regular, not as the damage button, so you don't have to do any math. So it's 3 damage total to him, the first guy there.
Okay. Xrin 2.
And that is...
sorry, how much? 3?
3 damage.
Okay, got it.
And that is my turn.
All right.
Sustain and 2 attacks.
Very nice. Alll is still not much shape to help you cover, but I will move. If this is, comes running in bravely. My friends, I stand with you. I will flee with you. I will not block the exit anymore. Just in case. I will be a 1 in 4 chance that the gaze falls upon... What? Uh-oh. And then we go to round 5. And the creature. Okay, let's talk options, Jack. I can spend 3 actions wiping off goo.
Yes.
Considering that. And otherwise, if I do not, I'm going to take persistent damage at the end or soon, and I'm going to make my flat check soon to stop that from happening. But before we get there, I have a 5-foot move penalty.
Yes, so each 5 feet costs an extra 5 feet.
Okay. Oh, so everything is like double movement.
Everything is double movement.
Okay. I am burning from acid burns. I'm covered in it. I don't like it. I get shot. I get fired. And for something that's intelligent, more intelligent than an animal creature, it still seems to have some animalistic tendencies because it retreats. So it goes 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and disappears around the corner. Anyway. Like it's more concerned with the acid that's burning its flesh than being too concerned that it's turned its back on you guys. And that's its turn. And I rolled 18, so the perception 1 damage. I take it, but then it ends. And now it's Pip's turn.
Everything hurts so much. We can take... Yes. Pip will make another potion. It is the Elixir of Life Minor. It heals me for 1d6 with a bonus of 1. It also makes me have a +1 bonus to diseases and poisons for 10 minutes.
Okay. Pip targets Pip. There you go.
Mhm.
The button's a push, or are you just gonna roll some raw stuff? Okay.
Unfortunately, it's rolling raw stuff again.
That's fine. Andy, you can make this stuff.
It's supposed to be a +1, so that'd be 6 to myself.
I get the whole Lion King choir in my head, but instead of singing Circle of Life, it's the elixir of life. Dun 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 dun. You know. All right. So how many hit points do I owe you?
6.
Got it. Done and done. Feel a little bit better.
Pip isn't too confident he can help much more with this fight, so...
Hey, your greatest invention is not elixir. It's not. It's the Codsworth man diaper, and it's held up.
Right behind the asbestos pillows.
Yeah, the adventuring diaper, right? That's, for
I know
maintain
he's
your
no
dignity. Sorry.
I know he's no longer in sight. Can I do any kind of roll to see what the heck that thing was?
Sure.
What do you want me to give you?
Do you have any kind of AlkenStar lore or religious?
I don't have religion or Alken. It's like academia lore, but I don't think that's going to help me with figuring out what this beast is.
Yeah. Because funny enough that this thing is listed in certain academic circles. I'll make the DC higher because it's a bit of a stretch, but
I should have put that in the tower. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I'll say with your 17 that there are many individual legends of beasts that roam the Spellscar Desert because mutations sometimes are a singular thing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, in a general sense, now, I know it's like, well, geez, Jeff, we could have guessed this on our own. But how about this? What I'm going to tell you will at least rule out, oh, it's not 100 other things, okay? It is a specific creature, born, bred, or engineered through a specific circumstance. And for a creature like that to roam a dungeon where it's, you notice how like it didn't attack the other denizens? You know what I mean? It obviously has a connection to this place. So not much. Maybe try again later. The more information attacks we suffer, or maybe you'll run into some more from some more lore. But this doesn't look like someone's loose familiar that got left behind, or a sphinx that's left at the door because the guy showed up 5 minutes ago to guard. You know what I mean? You definitely get the sense that this thing has lived here and survived here and stalked these halls for quite some time, due to its familiarity, its movements, and the sort of the uniqueness of what you've witnessed. And yes, as he rapidly makes a crap more acid to possibly fight it in the future. Right. Any other actions, sir?
No, there will be no other actions from Pip.
Okay. Meanwhile, Pylo, holding the front line, is attacked by the creature on the front line with its hammer. It's just a skeleton and a zombie guy kind of going at it like Rock'em Sock'em Robots, back and forth and back and forth. Unfortunately, he's a little bit more luck with his hammer than you are with your Webster, and he hits you with a 25 and bops you in the nose for 9 points of damage.
Ouch.
And then he tries to, his attention gets drawn by the rapid movement of our little friend. It was almost like he got distracted by sudden moves or something shiny. Interesting. Granting light cover to little L. This thing all of a sudden changes targets for no viable reason that you can understand with the little bit of knowledge I've gleaned at you. And luckily for you and L, who's really wounded, he misses. And he tries again to hit L with serious penalties. And hits the little bugger. Oh, hang on a second. I didn't give him cover. I gave him penalties, but I didn't give him cover. What is L's armor class? L. Nubrio. Talk to me, buddy. It actually is 23. So funny enough, he actually would have missed because of the corner. Isn't that lucky? Mr. Witt's luck maintains even in his absence. Which brings us to the guy behind. How much I can do back here? I mean, there's tons. Obviously, like in this scenario, and 30 years of GMing, there's 100 things he can do. However, knowing how this creature is and thinks, it's, you know, it seems content to leer and wait and, you know, press, maybe even aid his buddy. Which brings us to Blaster Valentine. Creature has tactically retreated around a corner. Blaster, what do you want to do?
Let out a sigh of relief and then take a shot at Bryite Hexron number 2.
Okay. I need you to grant not light cover, but actual full cover, because you're technically shooting through a bunch of people and around a corner.
Am I around the corner
well, it's more the fact that actually, you know what? Because they're friendlies, I'll just say light cover, because you're definitely shooting through Pylo. The tip of your corner does touch the tip of Pylo's corner. Don't read anything into it. And it goes through him. So yeah, just light cover. We're fine with that. I'm fine with that.
Okie doke.
One LC button, please press.
And that's a crit.
That's not just a crit, sir.
Natural 20, let's go.
There you go, sir.
Natural 20 for the motherland. Oh, don't all your dice get...
Oh.
And the shot goes through him into the next guy
Oh,
behind
where-
him, and their whole family line is wiped out with 41 points of damage.
Oh, where was that when you were shooting at purple guy, eh?
Oh, no. Well, I had to roll a nat 20, 'cause 19 is not enough, I guess. Plus 17.
That's true. But speaking of 40s, just to hit or crit, you got 41 points of damage. So
And he ignored 39 because he only
so
had 2
it wasn't
hit
that.
points.
I just like what a waste. But hey, remember how I talked about the other guy has other actions? I'm here to help my friend. You know, he delays, and now steps up. No, go ahead.
I move right in front of him, move reload, and strike with my sword.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't target him.
That's fine. 13 is a miss.
I missed anyways.
And that's you,
All right,
sir?
That's me.
All right. Charwin, the bottom of round or middle of round 5. What do you want to do, Charles?
So many of my people in my way. I think I'll cast a spell.
Okay.
Probably a cantrip. How about my spout spell? Because that is a reflex save for the baddie rather than an attack.
Okay, sir. Have at me.
And he gets a 20, which is a failure. Full damage. For 9 damage. And then I think I'll take a step down just to be next to Little L, just in case anything starts to come back.
Okay. Which brings us to Pilo. Let's talk about Pilo's spell because you stepped into its range and ended your turn there. If the damage goes on his turn for sustaining, you're fine. Mr. Phillips, we were just discussing your turn and your spell.
My spell is rough terrain. On my turn, it goes back underground, and if I choose to sustain, it pops up within 20 feet of where I am, where I choose, and does the damage again.
Okay, so
it's rough terrain until my turn.
Yeah, so Valentine is safe for the moment.
Yep.
And it's your turn. So what do you want to do?
Oh, well, Valentine is, he's now moved in front of me, so I will sustain the spell, and I'm going to move it back 1 square so that it doesn't hit Val, and it only hits just that one guy.
Okay. That's
All
fine.
right.
Kind of figured.
Yep. Just easier that way. We're not hitting everybody. And if this spell lasts for 1 minute, so 6 rounds, I might as well keep it going in case that other dog comes back.
Thank you for
10 rounds.
Thank you for not grabbing my Chinese medicine balls with your ground hands.
That's kind of visual, isn't it? He's traveled the world.
It's like a truck with them on the bumper hanging off the truck.
Yeah, I know, eh? Got you a present.
All right. And he's been targeted there?
Sorry, I'm just distracted by
No worries.
visuals. Yes, he is. Go ahead.
All right. And I will hit that button. And he took half damage. He saved. So that is 11 damage, half to 5.
Mm-hmm. But
Okay.
still heavily wounded. This thing is definitely getting, flimsier.
I'm actually gonna walk around and I'm gonna walk to the other side of him here if I can. Am I able to move over to the other side and flank him?
You would need acrobatics to get through him.
I give it a shot. See what happens.
Okay. So let me just find his reflex. 29. What you need?
Well, I rolled it in the tower, and you can tell me what happens.
Okay. That would be one you actually can do openly.
Oh,
You got
okay.
17.
70 plus. Okay, yeah. So
So
definitely
you,
didn't make it through him.
you kind of get shunted, right? Yeah.
And I back to basically where I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
as
Can
per
I,
said rules.
with the third, can I attack with him? Because I have a reach weapon, so it's just I
Yes.
guess light
Yeah.
cover or
Yeah.
full cover because of the piece.
Yeah. You can also attempt to, try to go through him again.
That's my third action. I would like to try to attack.
Okay. Yeah. Go right ahead. Just hit the light cover button. Yeah.
Just light cover. Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Because you're just going through Valentine.
All right. And that is 21 to hit.
That hits.
And that is 4 damage. All right, man. Your other friend's already gone. You got to join him soon here. And that's all for Pylo.
All for Pylo. All for one and one for Pylo. El Manubrio. Can't really get in there. Even if I try to use his whip or whatever, unfortunately. There's no space for him. I would say that he could probably try to acrobatically get through. If anyone could pull this off, I'd say it's Alll. And if he's helping or not, he might be able to set him up off guard in a flanking position. This is totally what Matt would do with his character as far as I'm concerned. So, if we go into his skills and pull out his acrobatics, a plus 14, and gets a 30, so he actually makes the 29. Olé! Goes through and goes at him at range. So as his movement of 50, whatever he goes through, does all this flipping. He goes 5, 10, 20, 30, 35 to get far away. Sets up the creature as off guard, which I will put on the creature right now before I forget. And this, everyone's wondering, like, what's with flanking? What's with off guard? It literally lowers your opponent's armor class by 2, which doesn't sound like a lot, but there's so many, like, oh, so close, it does help. You guys can constantly lay any kind of debuffs. I mean, even Jack's Pip Cogsworth, like, goo and run away, and then follow up with trying to, even though it didn't hurt it very much, the intent seemed to have driven this very dangerous creature off. All right. So little L here is going to target and have his go, have his say. I would whip and whip for another day. And critically hits him with a 33. That's how it's done. And helps does his part by doing 12 points of damage. Olé! And then tries to trip him. I should have tripped him first, but where am I? Acrobatics or athletics?
I think it's in activities.
Activities. Oh, there it is. Okay. Critical failure. Natural 1. And then a good one. I don't know why it spammed it twice. Anyway, critical failure means I end up prone. I pull hard on his leg and my feet slide out from under me, and for all of his helping, isn't he adorable? He's so cute when he ends up prone on his butt. And then it is time for round 6, and we will see you all next time.